This match is going to start Pog versus Dino. Who do you think is going to take home the dub today?
Now, you know, I'm not gonna curse anyone with the caster's curse, but we have seen some excellent showings from Pog, and we have seen. Have we seen excellent showings from Dino? I'm unsure, actually.
I don't think we've watched Dino today, but that said, it does look like we're gonna have a bum rush come in from Shoal here, going into the house and getting right behind them on the side of blue. And Dino's kind of just getting separated here. They're already down a player, and one of their players on 18 HP. Palm Tree goes dead. Useful is now very weak, and so is Oxtrus. Oxtrus actually manages to get a health back, but Gale goes down, and Oxtrus is the last one alive. This is gonna be a horrid start for Dino here. I mean, just wiping on mid almost instantaneously. Not a whole lot they can do in that situation besides, I mean, try and play their lives and make sure they're ready for the refight.
Of course, we can see Dino going up on the left here, but Red's just Flame is, sorry, same as last match, sorry. Pog is just holding that forward hold. Excellent.
Holy Onyx getting the 3K there and helping the rest of his team clear house. I mean, holy moly. We just watched their team Dino wipe once again, and one of them actually on a delayed spawn wave here. So he's going to be pushing with the rest of his team a little bit late.
We have Pog here holding, Pog holding out with the sneak attack on them. We did see that once before with Crit's crew getting sneak attacked.
Yeah, this seems a little bit rough for Dino here. I would like to see them all just push out of one area, so that way they're forcing one of those people that are all the way back on another spot to turn around and lose their attention on that one tiny little area and force them to just divert their attention. Maybe they can rotate through there or something, but it does look like we're gonna have Oxtrus and Gale come through the right side here, come through the flank, but Pog is still holding them back in their spawn, and these three are now out onto the point. Little man melter pot shot going out, but not really hitting anybody. Looks like Oxtrus is going to go down. The two pyros behind Gale and Palm Tree just wreaking havoc upon them. I mean, oof, this is rough. This is a minute and 30 off of the global timer for red team here. Pog only has to hold for another minute and 20, and they'll take this round home. But let's not get too far ahead of
trying
ourselves.
to do a bait, trying to get him thinking like, oh, look at me, I'm one pyro, and trying to lead him into his whole team.
Very sound strat, I would say. It does look like Frylock is going to go down here, and they have two people inside of the spawn. Blue team is now taking this opportunity. Dino, I should say, is taking this opportunity to walk in, but it doesn't look like Nick knows there's somebody behind him, and he ends up getting taken down. This guy's going in with the extinguisher, just beating people's skulls in. Oh my god, it's brutal. It's a massacre on the middle point here. 45 seconds on the clock for Pog to hold and take this round home. Dino probably going to try and push out of left side here. I would like to see maybe a push come out their main. It doesn't look like they have that many people sitting on top of it.
They just needed to try and get one of these Pog players down, but
yeah, I mean,
not looking this way so far. We have Shoaly coming in all the way to their spawn.
Oh, Oxtrus is on the point here, baiting the cap, getting them to turn around. Palm Tree and Useful now getting in behind as well. And the rest of the Dino team is now flooding in. There's a pyro behind the point, though. They don't know that Paxton is back there, and they don't know that Frylock is back there either. But it doesn't matter, because Pog is dying out one by one. Slowly but surely, they are dropping like flies. But the spawners are now back, and down goes Useful. And Palm Tree's the last one up. They can't hold this point all on their own, and they just have to give it up. But he does end up trying to play off the bridge, trying to get that high ground advantage, but he ends up getting countered by another pyro. He gets air blasted off. Another excellent use of air blast there, and I think if they cap this point here, it's just going to be the end of the round. I mean, there's nothing that poor Nick can do. Gale Gaming has to come in 1v5. This is a round for Pog, and I think here Dino just has to pull back, you know, retreat and think of a new strategy, because what they're trying here is seemingly not working.
I think what they should really think about is just Pog plays very aggressively, as has been shown with the Crits crew battle and now the Dino battle, and we can see that if they play really aggressive, you know, they can try and get them caught out being, you know, too cocky, trying to get all the way into their spawn and try and catch out Pog.
Yeah, I think if Dino adapted a more elastic defense kind of strategy, they would be a lot more successful, but they're kind of static with it. But that said, it does look like we got a 1v2 going on the point right now. Gale Gaming gonna end up going down to the 4 Pyros right on top of him. Not a whole lot he can do there besides fight for his life. And Palm Tree gonna get taken out by Shul coming out from the side.
Secure the control point.
Taking him down, little flank play right there, and we're back at the same position we were in beforehand. I mean, Dino's got 2 players too far forward, not ready to push out with the rest of the team, and they're spotted. Their plan is telegraphed at this rate. I mean, there's not a whole lot they can do here.
Jolie getting caught out, and he goes down.
Gale also getting taken out though, making it an even player numbers. Frylock getting some disgusting damage in from behind, and the rest of the Pog team coming in to help him out here. But that leaves 2 Pyros on middle, and they're going to end up getting taken down by Holy Onyx, getting those nice 2 crucial picks, sending them onto a later respawn wave.
So as we saw that, you know, I think it was Sholey getting caught out by being too aggressive, and if Dino can just play off of that more, they'd be able to very
Oh
much
my
secure these.
god!
Going for the second sneak attack, and it's working in Pog's favor, unfortunately for Dino.
Yeah, I mean, we watched that happen. There was just a whole lot of fire thrown through that doorway right there, and they all ended up dying. So not a whole lot they could do at that point. And Dino here is, again, we're seeing with a lot of these teams today that they like to send people in early instead of waiting for their full team to spawn up. So maybe that's something they need to change to try and take home this W here. Maybe get a round on the board at the very least. Wait for their players, but it does look like we're going to be doing a 3v3 here. But only Useful is out ready to fight. He ends up taking down a player though, but Shul over here getting that nice crucial pick right there, gonna make that forward hold a little bit more worthwhile. And Gale getting a nice pick here, gonna be taking down Shul. And this other Pyro right here, Paxson, also gonna get another pick, but is he gonna get taken down as well? Oxtrus is gonna come in and take him down, and now it's a 4v2 actually. They're gonna be coming in with a player late, but Palm Tree's really the only one here. He's gonna get taken down, or he's gonna be forced to back up. And Nick not really there for the rest of his team, kind of eating a bunch of damage now. He ends up getting taken down. Frylock is just walking in circles literally around these Pyros, and those look like Palm Tree is going to get taken down as well. Red team going to be taking this point back into their name. They claim this point in the name of Pog, and that is hardly even 12 seconds taken off of the clock for Dino here. They've really got to change up their strategies super quick here and try and make something work. They've got to throw a Hail Mary at this point.
Palm Tree using his previous knowledge to know that they're going to try and go for another sneak attack.
Clearing these corners definitely going to help out their team here, but it doesn't look like they're ready for the player behind, and they're all going to end up wiping. Oxtrus is the only one, and he's out by mid. Watching his Pov, he does not look ready to take on any fight right now. He's getting 3v1'd. He ends up going down, tries to walk out of their spawn, and he just gets deleted. I mean, there's not a whole lot he can really do at that point. Shul,
Palm Tree can try and get into this point. He may be able to secure just a one more
getting
cap
a little
for
bit
his
of
team.
cap time, but he ends up going down, and it's not enough cap time. It's not going to be enough to help Dino get that point, and that's a 0-2 in favor of Pog, which means Pog takes that match home. That's 2 dubs for Pog today, I believe.